Hello, welcome to this section of our training. In this video, I'll be putting us through on the basic things we need to have in order to get our professional website on the internet. Quickly, let's go through these four things. One of the things we will need is our domain. We need a domain name, we need a host, we need a platform, and we need a team. I'll be explaining to us all these things subsequently in this video. What is a domain name? A domain name locates an organization or an entity on the internet. A domain name locates an organization or other entity on the internet. This is a layman definition of what a domain name is. If I want to leave Lagos and I'm coming to Ibadan, and I'm coming to a specific place in Ibadan, one thing I need to have with me, aside from my fare, is the address of where I'm going, which is very essential. The address of where I'm going is very essential. So also is a domain name. A domain name helps us to get where exactly we are on the internet. If anybody wants to go to Google, for example, on the internet, one thing you have to have with you is the Google address. And what is the Google address? www.google.com www.google.com.ng. If I want to go to my church address, for example, all I need to press on my internet, on my web browser, is www.aghouseofblessing.org. And as soon as I press it, it takes me to where my organization is on the internet. Having defined a domain name, the next thing we will be looking at is what is a host. A host is a store on a server or other computer so that it can be accessed over the internet. A host is a store on a server or other computer. You can store it on a server. You can also store it. You can also have a host on other computer so that it can be accessed over the internet. What is the significance of this store? Having designed your website will be placed on a store. Your website is more or less like a document. Remember in our first video, I said a website is a combination of related web pages. So, and what is a web page? I said a web page is a what? Is a document that can appear in a web browser. Having said that, all our documents, putting them together, we have to place them in a place whereby if anyone wants to access them, they can go to the internet and get access to it. So for us to be able to achieve this, we will need a host. And I said a host is a store. It helps us in keeping our document. It helps us in keeping our web pages. It helps us in keeping our website so as to enable our visitor to be able to access them whenever the need arises. Having explained that, let's move forward to the next thing. The next thing is DNS. Although I didn't mention it earlier on, but DNS simply stands for Domain Name System. It controls your domain name, website, and email setting. At this point, let me explain to us that each time we want to go to the internet, what we'll use to locate our website is the domain name. But remember, the document of the website is not with the domain name, it's with the hosting company, which is the host. But one thing we need to understand is that each time you press the domain name, it takes you straight to where the host, it takes you straight to your website. What happens there was that there's something called a domain name system. A domain name system simply tells the IP, which is the internet protocol, where the particular domain is being hosted. It links you straight. It tells the IP where the domain name is being hosted, and at the end of the day, the IP goes there, search for the information, and brings out the information for us to see. So the domain name stands for help us in controlling our domain names, website, and email setting. When I'm talking of email setting here, I'm not talking about Yahoo. What I'm talking about here is we have customized email. For example, now you can have an email account as admin@aymediaschool.com. admin@aymediaschool.com. If I have such an email account, automatically I will be able to control it on the platform of the DNS. Having said that, let me move to the next section. But let me take my time again to explain something to us about DNS. Each time you are getting a website, a host rather, please pardon me. Each time you are getting a host from a different company and a domain name from a different company, there must be need for you to change the DNS to that of the hosting company. Remember I said the DNS is what controls your domain name. So there's need for you to change the DNS to that of the hosting company, so that whenever anyone goes to the internet and try to locate your website, the DNS of the hosting company will be seen and the IP will take you straight to where your website is. Having said that, the next thing we need to know is the platform. Platform are tools you actually use to build your website. People call it platform because there are other options to do the same thing. If you want to design a website, for example, there are various platforms through which you can use to design your site. As far as this training is concerned, we shall be making use of the content management system platform. But however, before I go further, let me try to explain to us the three distinct platforms we have in designing our websites. We have the development platform, content management platform, and template website builder. The development platforms are language based. They are written in codes. If you don't understand code language, don't go near it, because everything as far as the site is concerned must be written, I repeat, must be written in codes. A good example of development platforms are sites that are used in the bank. All banks' websites are built on development platforms. Another good example is that of the content management system. Although they are very easy to use, they have their own disadvantage also. Everything has its own advantage and disadvantage. But as a person, I would be introducing us to this platform because as far as this platform is concerned, they give you ways to get a website online and easy tools to manage your content. One thing about website that makes website interesting is to make it dynamic. What is a dynamic website? A dynamic website is a site that is changed on a regular basis. The contents there are being changed. There are some sites you go to, what you get there this year is what you get there 2 years to come. Those are not a good platform. Those are not good sites. They are sites that you will not even be willing to go there. Already, as I've said earlier, we'll be making use of one of these platforms in this tutorial, and that is what? WordPress. The last but not the least under the platform is template website builder. Template website builder, how does it work? A hosting company looks for a tool. They call it website design creator tool. All you just need to do is to get an hosting with them. Once you get an hosting with them, they offer you this tool for free, and you will use the tool to design your site. At the end of the day, when you are designing your site, you don't even need to understand code language, because as you are doing it, you will be seeing the result, and that's what we call what you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. That is the kind of designer you use when you are using the template website builder. Having explained to us these three platforms, I want to further explain to us the platform which we shall be making use of in this particular tutorial. Remember I said we will be making use of the content management system, and the one we are choosing here is WordPress. WordPress is an online open source website creation tool written in PHP. It's probably the easiest and most powerful blogging and website content management system in existence today. So you are in a good platform, because this platform is very easy to use. It's very easy to use. So you don't have a problem making use of this platform. But one thing you have to understand is that for you to be able to make use of this platform effectively, you will need what we call a theme. You will need what we call a theme. It provides the front end styling of your WordPress site. What is front end styling? Each time you visit a website, what you see is called the front end view. Remember, for every output there must be an input. The input of the site is not seen. All that is seen is the output of the site with the front end view. Most of these things that you are seeing in the front end, they are basically done at the back end. All the results are being displayed on the front end for us to view. So we'll be making use of a theme here, and most of these themes determine the overall design or style of our site. Then you ask me, where do we get a theme? Themes are available on the internet. You can get it on the internet. We have the free version and we have the premium or the paid version. We have the free version, we have the premium or the paid version. Just like God told us in the Bible, he said, I place before you life and death. Choose life. My viewers, I'm placing before you today a premium theme and a free theme. Choose a premium theme. Okay, let me say it clearer. Choose a paid theme. You ask me, when there's free theme, why am I looking for a premium theme? The truth is that there are so many competitors outside, and you want to stand unique among people that are designing website. One thing that can give you an edge over others is for you to have a premium team with you, which is going to aid your work, because every free thing, a price is paid for it. Why can't you just pay the price once and for all and make use of a premium team? And at the end of the day, you are going to have a world class. What else can I use to describe it? A professional is not in law. I tell you, you are going to have a beautiful, astonishing website that you yourself, you cannot be able to express that you are the one that actually developed it. I tell you, it's going to be a fun as we are going to be going through this exercise together. Before we go, I want us to understand that in this video so far, I've been able to tell us the basic things which we need in getting our website on the internet. What are those things we need to get for us to have our website on the internet? We need to get our domain name, we need to get our host, we need to get a platform. And remember, I said for this tutorial we have gotten a platform already, which is WordPress. Another thing which we need to get now is a theme, and I said I recommend us to go for a premium theme. However, if you want to design a site and you need a premium theme, don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I have a lot of premium themes with me based on the number of years of my experience, and I'm offering them for my students at a low price, at a discounted price. You will not imagine the rate I will give it to you. All you just need to do is get across to me and tell me the exact theme which you need, and I will check it in my profile. If I have them in my archives, definitely I will release it to you, not for free. Not for free. Kishofe, you have to pay for it. But what you are going to be paying for it is not going to be as expensive as what they will be asking from you on the internet. In the next video, I'll be showing us how to get a domain and a host. Please follow us bumper to bumper and you'll not regret it. Thank you. See you in the next video.